What if there was a niche that almost nobody was reaching out to, they desperately needed your services, and they had plenty of money to pay you? A niche that you could land tons of clients with while other agencies are focused on the main big stream ones. A big reason why most agencies fail is because they're picking niches that everybody is already reaching out to. They don't really need the services that are being offered, and they don't have any money to spend. Now, I'm not trying to bag on all of the mainstream niches out there. That's not the point of this video. In fact, if you work hard, you can still get clients even in the more saturated niches. But why make it harder on yourself with more competition, and why not just pick an unsaturated niche that needs exactly what you're offering and has little competition from the start? So in this video, I'm going to show you 6 different niches that I've heard almost nobody talking about that you can land as clients with way less effort. And these niches have money to spend, and they can benefit a ton from our marketing services. But before we dive into these 6 niche business types, we need to figure out a niche offer that we're going to be selling to them, because niching down with your offer is just as important as the niche business you sell it to. I use a software called GoHighLevel to create and manage my offer for my agency clients, and I build websites and do SEO for them using different built-in tools. But using GoHighLevel, you can offer different things like paid ads, reputation management, AI agents, automation, social media posting, etc. It really does have everything you need to run your agency and offer different marketing services to your clients. You can grab a 30-day free trial of it down below this video, and you'll get a ton of extra bonuses for using my link down below as well. But anyways, as I cover these 6 awesome niches, I'm going to explain which offer they would each benefit from the most to make it even easier. And the first niche that few agencies are focusing on are Airbnb owners, aka short-term rental owners. This is a very unsaturated niche because most Airbnb owners are tougher to contact because they don't publicly post their contact info online as much. But if you create an Airbnb or Vrbo account, you can message these owners directly through these different platforms and pitch them your offer as an inquiry message. And these messages are always seen by the owners or the managers of the property, which makes it even better. And also, Airbnb owners typically have money to spend because owning any type of real estate these days usually requires somebody to make at least $100,000 a year or more. And lastly, Airbnb owners pay a 15% hosting fee for every guest that books their place through Airbnb or Vrbo. So setting them up with a direct calendar booking system will help them avoid those fees. Just the amount we'll save them in fees building them a direct booking site will cover our marketing expenses that we charge them multiple times over. And GoHighLevel just released a new short-term rental booking calendar that makes all of this possible, and it's super easy to set up. The next niche that's super unsaturated right now is recruitment. These are people that help other businesses fill certain job positions at their company. So instead of helping businesses generate leads with our marketing, we can help them hire new employees and run marketing campaigns for hiring instead. Or you could go directly to the recruitment companies and you could help them generate more leads of people looking for jobs. The first reason this is a solid niche is because recruiters make huge commissions paid by the companies that they fill the job openings for. For example, one of my buddies that does recruiting for different businesses makes anywhere between 15 to 20% commissions of the first year salary of the position that he fills for these companies. So if he finds a business a new employee that they will pay $100,000 a year, they pay my buddy $15,000 to $20,000 for finding that person. So the way that you could pitch your marketing services to businesses is you could say, hey, instead of hiring a recruiter and paying them a massive commission, you can just pay our marketing agency a monthly subscription, and we can do direct ad campaigns, and we can fill the job openings for you instead. If these businesses are willing to pay a recruiter a $20,000 commission, then they'll definitely be willing to pay us a few $1,000s a month. Or we can go to the recruitment companies and we can charge them a monthly subscription to generate more leads, and they can still get their $20,000 commissions, and we only charge them a few $1,000s per month. The GoHighLevel software can also do everything we would need here, from building the recruitment funnel to managing and launching the ads, booking in potential prospects, and then all of the automated SMS and email follow-up to nurture and convert the leads. Whichever way you offer it, recruitment is a great niche to go with. The next niche that's very underestimated are trade schools. Trade schools teach people how to do welding, electrical work, plumbing, fly airplanes, airplanes, and much more, and they charge students anywhere between $10,000 to $30,000. Since this is a high ticket service, these trade schools are able to spend a decent amount of money to get more students. And it's not a niche that many agencies think to reach out to because trade schools seem like they're on some high pedestal like a college or a university, but a lot of them are actually just privately owned, which makes it easier to get in touch with the owners. There are a lot of different marketing services that can benefit them as well, like a new website for student enrollment, paid ads to get new students, SEO to rank them higher on Google, or even AI agents to answer questions for potential students. All in all, this is an unsaturated niche that needs exactly what we have to offer, and they can also afford it too. The next niche that's very underserved is travel and adventure services. This would include fishing tours, glamping sites, camper van rentals, etc. It's not the typical local business that most agencies are thinking to reach out to, and that's why it's so unsaturated, and they're also unique and fun businesses to work with as well. One reason this is a great niche is because travel and adventure is insanely easy to market. Think of an ad for a fly fishing tour on a beautiful river with a scenic mountain background. It's not hard to generate these kinds of businesses leads and convert them into customers. We can build them an awesome looking website showcasing their unique experience. We can run ads to get more leads, do SEO to help them rank in their area, and even schedule their social media posts out months in advance. These are all things that GoHighLevel can do for us with very little management. And similar to Airbnb, if someone is renting a camper van, you can build them a site with a calendar where they can book the van for multiple nights and pay right through the site. All in all, this is an unsaturated niche, one that needs our services, but also just a fun one too. And that leads us to unsaturated niche number 5, which is equipment rental businesses. I've just recently learned from a friend that equipment rental businesses usually make really good money, and they almost never have systems in place for their inventory management or bookings. One thing that GoHighLevel can do is it can create an equipment rental calendar, and it can track dates that are booked and the inventory remaining at the same time. So we can build these different equipment rental businesses a website with online equipment booking. We can do their SEO to help them rank higher, and we can set up automated SMS and email with pickup and return instructions for people renting the equipment. Also, few agencies target equipment rental businesses because logistically, the marketing and system setup is a little bit more difficult than your traditional service-based businesses. That makes it a great option for us to target them because they likely haven't been pitched on marketing too many times yet. The next niche business I'll share is actually just more of a rule for finding your niche, and the rule is to pick a niche. For example, don't pick landscapers, niche down even further and go with tree trimmers specifically. Or don't go with gyms, but go a little bit deeper and work with CrossFit gyms instead. A great marketer once said, "The riches are in the niches," and it's still true today. The more you can micro niche down, the better you'll be able to create a valuable and repeatable offer for the businesses that you work with. These micro niche businesses are also less likely to be reached out to as much by other agencies, and they're a blue ocean ready for the taking. If you're just starting your agency and you need some additional help, check out my free HighLevel Quest community down below, where you'll find my 7-hour training on how to start and scale your digital marketing agency from scratch.